You know what I mean? Come on now. Come on now.
All right.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Trey. We're back at Strike Zone. Yeah, Trey's back, and we're going way back to 2 years ago. I'm Wes, the guy that's usually behind the mic, well, and the camera. The camera now, but back up front.
Hey, like as everyone notices, Matt is not here. He's back home in South Carolina, seeing the fam and all that sort of stuff.
So, but he's right here. He's right here.
In spirit.
Right here in our hearts.
Spirit. So we're shooting it back to when we first started.
We had no idea what we were doing.
Right, with me and Big Dog right here. You know what I mean? He had the vision for us, and here we are. So, I mean, I know I'm
throwing shit against the wall,
but it wouldn't be my show without you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So, we're bros. We're bros. We're not even just no, we're bros.
We're family.
I've as y'all know, with my new job, travel quite a bit and have to we got to pivot and adjust and be flexible.
But start getting video on Riverside soon. Yeah.
No, we do need to do that, and again, especially for this year with Indy, because my home week aligns. I'm gonna be able to go, and obviously, so we need like that sort of stuff. We need to be doing.
Yeah.
And then also during that time specifically, NBA playoffs. That's typically the conference finals.
Right.
So we can do those sort of things and updates and baseball and all that stuff. Hockey is that'll be deep in the playoffs at that point too.
Yeah. Also, what is the last week of April? Are you gonna be around?
The last week of April?
Oh, so April 29th is what I'm more concerned about.
I can probably guarantee you I'll be traveling that day.
Okay.
My home week is, so I go to Atlanta Wednesday to Saturday. My home week is the week. So we have what day's the Yankee game?
The 29th. My birthday's the 28th.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a day game. It's okay. Just let me know. Like the seat. It's all good.
I forgot.
All right. Sorry, we were talking shop there.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I'm like, damn, I'm definitely going to be traveling.
Man, we got a day game ticket.
I know.
Sweets, man.
I know.
I'm sorry. I'm turning.
It's okay. No, you do need to celebrate. You only get one birthday a year. Holy shit, that's going to be lit.
Yeah.
I want to go skydiving.
It's so much fun.
I want to go skydiving.
I did on my 18th. And,
you liked it?
Cool.
It was awesome. I want to do it.
I want to get my license.
We have my hometown, we have a skydive place.
Yeah, I think this
Skydive Dallas.
Yeah, I think it's this one's just north of McKinney. Is that where?
Is it? Are you going to Skydive Spaceland?
Yeah, that's it.
That's my hometown. That's where you're literally going.
Okay.
That's our only claim to fame.
Oh, that's that gem.
Is that we have skydiving. Yeah. People that would never even know what the fuck this town was. That's my hometown. Literally, I'm not kidding. Skydive Spaceland. Yep. Yeah, you're going to White Right. You're going to White Right. That's where I'm from.
Yeah,
that's where I'm from. That's why I was trying to.
We'll have a statue or something.
I hope.
Yeah, just a big bronze statue.
Shit.
Just you talk. I'm trying to think of what your like monument statue would look like.
Fucking podcast, fucking podcast. Mike with a beer for sure.
Mike with a beer, just like placard says like
literally
shit or so.
Yeah, shit. Oh, literally. So yeah, that is gonna be honestly awesome that you're going to. Oh shit, Scottie. Yeah, we're doing some Masters updates. Obviously, as y'all know, I've gotten to meet and take a picture with Scottie Scheffler, so I am rooting for him. I always root for him. That too. It doesn't happen. It doesn't hurt that he's a Texan and a Longhorn. Yeah. Held up to hook him with him. So big Scottie Scheffler fan here. So really cool dude. Honestly, one of the coolest people I've ever met in terms of celebrities.
Yeah.
He's a really good dude. He's a really good dude.
I think they kind of realized that obviously there's a lot of celebrities that can be dicks now, but I think a lot of them realize
it hurts your brand.
It hurts you so
hurts your brand if you're like, you gotta truly not give a fuck if you don't care about how your fans feel about you. And there's obviously throughout time there's always been those people that don't care.
Right.
But for the most part now, as we've seen social media kind of cancel people and all that sort of stuff, they've started to be more cognizant of the fact like, I've got to have a good good rapport. Yeah, with my fans for sure.
So even if that may be, thank you for being awesome.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And I do want to say this. So, obviously our basis is sports. So just to give a little outline here of some things that are going on. Last day of the NBA regular season is today. NHL last regular season games are on Thursday, so the playoffs for both of them will be starting here in the next week or so. We will obviously, like I said, with my travel schedule, get some mobile shows going, all that sort of thing. Baseball's up and going.
Give you the wireless mics.
Yeah. And I still have my microphone. Yeah, I still got that too. So yeah, so we'll do that. We'll have these sort of things going. Now that, because for a second there, it was just boom, 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 boom. But now that we kind of now that I'm in somewhat of a rhythm, we can kind of figure this out. Yeah. Like when I'm gonna be going places and you know the time frames and all that.
That makes me think to how we evolved the show more. I just thought of this was if let's just say obviously we can't do sports recaps we can't like do shows, you know, it like pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So that makes me think, well, what if we can, but it has nothing, it'll be like segments or bits.
Yeah.
Something that has nothing.
Sure. No, and we can do that like as things happen.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like LaMelo Ball, like they said he passed up a wide open layup, which wasn't wide open. There was two people about to literally slap his shit off the glass.
Or it could be like history of like, whatever, like the history of the fucking slam.
Yeah.
Like, stuff that's
just, like there could be a crazy dunk in a game, and then we go back and be like, oh, like dunk contest, like history dunks and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, just kind of how current stuff relates back to old things and stuff like that.
Because I've been listening on YouTube the Vice Sports when they're doing like Ali versus Tyson, Ruth versus
like the hypotheticals.
Yeah. So what's his name?
Oh, well, actually, I got a great hypothetical that I brought up. Well, like I said, I was in Little Rock this past week. But I think, personally, 5 LeBrons would beat 5 Michael Jordans. And that is how I explain to people who say Jordan is greater than LeBron. That's how I say my reasoning is for why I think LeBron's better is because of the fact that I think 5 LeBrons would beat 5 Jordans.
It's a bold statement because that's like the number one debate.
You're right, and that's why I said,
well, who's better, LeBron or Jordan?
A team of LeBrons would beat a team of Jordans.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
We're gonna dive. I think Matt needs to be here for that one.
Yeah,
I don't think I can, because I'm sure everything you say is legit. I know it's legit, but well thought out, and you're not just saying that just to say that.
No, I fully believe this.
Yeah,
this is something I truly believe.
I can't devil's advocate.
I truly believe that 5 LeBrons would beat 5 Jordans. I think that as an all-around basketball player, he would impact the game more so than Jordan would. And I think that in that hypothetical game, if you are, you know, on Team Jordan, you would have to understand that you're going to have to rebound a lot. That's my reason. The rebound, like, turnovers and free throw, like, okay, so turnovers, free throw shooting, and rebounds. Those are my 3 keys to winning a basketball game. You have to win those battles right there. And if that's the case, typically you're going to come out on top. And in my opinion, I think LeBron's going to out-rebound those Jordans.
Just the way he's built.
6'9", he's 6'9", 260. Dude, like, what are we talking about? Jordan 6'6", 220.
I don't care who the fuck you are. That's coming
3 inches and 30 pounds. Listen,
those, it's all a solid point. But that's what's cool about they did Babe Ruth versus Show.
Show. Okay. Now that one, listen, baseball's a little bit Diddy.
No, so
baseball's a little bit of a different sport.
No, so they put in everything that you could say for counted. Like they adjusted because of like how you look at, like, it's not just performance. It's like, let's look about at the era, like, you know, how you played the game was, it used to be nobody cared about home runs. But when Ruth was playing, that
it's not as much as it is now. Because it did change, like with basketball, how the 3-ball became the big thing, and home runs now lately.
Ruth was hitting center field polo grounds, and that was 400 and almost 500 feet. Meanwhile, you have stadiums here that are more home run, you know,
that were more friendly, hitter friendly.
So they adjust for all that. It's like a 45-minute episode. It's great. Like you have everyone from like Chris Berman and like Rich Eisen to other like.
And those are for sure, like those are specifically like with baseball, very interesting debates. But for me, like it's just baseball's a sport though that, like, bro, some of the stuff, like some of the pitches that are being thrown now, like some of those hitters back in the day might have shit themselves.
Yeah, but I think, you know, but this was like 1990.
This is 1900.
Yeah, so this is like, I mean, you can look at Babe Ruth's just diet.
Yeah, hot dogs.
Like everybody thinks of him like as the big fat one, but like when he was younger,
he was cut. He was
he was a big guy, but he wasn't like
he was like he was.
But like
that's valid. That's valid.
He had like he had more home runs than like some teams had.
Right.
The distance between the amount of hits, or I forget the actual stat, but like basically Ohtani to get to Babe Ruth's record of like hits and home runs, he has to like bat. I think it was something like 75%. It was some stupid statistic. Like he basically has to play how he's playing right now for the rest of his career.
He cannot fall off. Like he has to keep those. Yeah, I see. No, I see what you mean.
So, but like, who's a better athlete? Ohtani.
Yeah.
Like the guy's he's the perfect baseball player right now.
Yeah. No,
it's ungot. He's too good.
He doing some different shit out there, bro. Yeah. But like also I think that like it's the same thing like say with basketball. Like if you put like Kyrie Irving, Steph, Bron, KD like in the 60s and 70s, they're gonna be like, where the fuck did you find that from? Yeah, like, where did you get one of those?
Yeah, or just even the way how they dribble.
Literally, I mean, and
palming.
Yeah, like and carrying and palm. Yeah, and then like
no, the guys are just that big.
And then like baseball, bro, you put fucking Barry Bonds, A-Rod, Aaron Judge, Ohtani. In the early 1900s with Babe Ruth, they're gonna be like, where in the you see Aaron Judge is 6'7", 280, out there hitting fucking tanks. And they're going to be like, where the fuck did you find that? They're not even going to say him. They're going to say, where did you find that? Yeah. That is a that.
They were saying like a bit in the 1900s, it was like, the goal was not to get a home run. It was just to go one player advancing. So
get on base, and then we'll move you around.
Just keep moving.
Small ball. Yeah. Small ball. That's what they call it. Bunting people over, all that stuff.
And Ruth is probably just like, fuck that. I'm just going to go.
I am about to hit a tank. Like that. I hit bomb.
I still couldn't believe that when I heard that Polo Ground stat.
Yeah, like I hit fucking bomb. I hit bombs. Okay, that's what I mean. Like I remember this LSU, like it was a pitcher, and he used to hit obviously in high school, and he went up and he pinch hit and hit a home run, and he did a post game interview, and she was like, yeah, like what the interview was like, the reporter, she's like, yeah, like what were you thinking going up there about, and like what did your coach say, and he was like, did you hit before, and I was like, yeah, I mean I hit. In high school, and like I hit bombs, like you know what I mean, like, right. And so it was just one of those things. It was just like, I'm about to go up here and I'm about to knock this motherfucker out the park.
To have that kind of confidence.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm about to see if I can find it.
Yeah, I know I can hit. I know this, but just to know, like, dude, I'm gonna place this ball right there, like, just, and the fact of how fast you have to register all that's happening so quickly.
Right, I'm about to see if I can find it, bro. It's so fucking funny. It is fucking hilarious, bro. Yes, here it is.
I just hit bombs.
I hit bombs. I hit bombs, bro.
Was it right now? They haven't released the full episode, but it's who they obey. I mean, it's gonna vary. Before you walked up there.
Well, I mean, at first he said, just go up there, don't swing the bat, don't do anything. And then he changed the pitch, and I was like, he's getting scared out there. He's like, yeah, did you ever hit in high school? I go, I hit bombs. He's like,
Todd, when's the last time you pounded that in a competitive baseball game?
Yeah. Coach, I'll be honest, I didn't in high school.
His coach just found out then. He didn't know that. So he was a pitcher. Yeah, he got recruited as a pitcher, and his coach thought because he pinch hit him, so he thought he had hit before. Yeah. And he's like, honestly, I didn't hit in high school because I was pitching, and they didn't want me to get hurt or anything. So he just got his coach had just found out. Yeah, he hit up one off the wall and drove in a couple runs, and so he
realized that fucking.
Yeah. So he didn't hit in high school. He lied to his coach and said he did, and his coach just had found out in that moment that he didn't. After all that time recruiting him, everything like that. Yeah. Never knew he didn't hit.
Well, that's up the coach.
Well, yeah. You know what I mean? Because he was only he was getting recruited obviously as a pitcher, so
He always looks at the pitcher.
Right. Yeah. Right. And so that was crazy. I love that interview. He's like, I hit bombs. He's like, Coach, I'm be honest, I didn't. I hit in high school. But I did. But he's like, when I did, I hit nukes. He's like, I didn't do it regularly, but when I did, I was knocking that motherfucker out of the park.
Good.
Like literally, I didn't do it regularly, but when I did, trust it was gone.
The whole
Out of there. It was out of there. In what?
So I think it was a better
Overall athlete, pound for pound.
Just like yeah,
Yeah, because they did both do football and baseball.
celebrity.
Well, I mean, Dion, he transcended.
I was the first one to like build a brand.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
But yeah, but I would say
pound for pound athlete though, that's a great debate. Yeah. Well,
I don't know.
the only thing with Dion though is outside of baseball too. Like in football, he did everything. He did special teams, defense, and he played.
I also thought Dion's more as a football player.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Dion, but he also did all three things above average. Like he was a great punt returner on special teams.
I'm saying like in baseball, I keep kind of forgetting that he did play baseball.
I mean, shit though, bro. He had a game where he played a football game and then a baseball game in the same day. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like shit, Dion was.
But like, dude.
But Bo Jackson's crazy. If Bo Jackson, like I will say this, Bo Jackson was like if he had stayed like completely healthy the whole way through, for sure.
Just
like in terms of
to see Bo like crack.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying over here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but he didn't get to stay healthy the whole time. And when he was, because it's one of those things. Like they said the same thing about it was a Tracy McGrady versus Paul George debate, which you would think you're like, wait, that's not really a debate, but like Paul George's career overall was better than T-Mac's, but T-Mac's peak, like at his very, very best. Paul George can't touch that. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It kind of varies on like health and longevity and stuff like that.
Yeah. And you gotta you gotta cut. It's like, dude, you have to compensate. The game's different. You look at how we played it.
Exactly.
I mean, just the the data that people have in like swing coaches to, I mean, you think of the 1900s, they were just like, yeah, let's get a guy a first base coach.
Yeah. Right.
Why would we need that?
Exactly.
You know?
No, exactly.
It makes sense now.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
The amount of the specialists, just like
facts.
Only going to be focused on swing.
Is it?
And you got a team of people, and you got all the information.
Right. So that's exactly that. But man, like I love those debates because I mean it's definitely
there really is no right or wrong.
No, it's all opinion based, and it's also, but it's cool to kind of put yourself in that environment of like when that game, that time period and stuff.
Yeah, like I think it's cool. Like like you were saying, like when you hear we first hear like Ohtani's like his stats, I'm like, dude, there's no way. And then they go Ruth, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that. I'm like, no, it's tied. Like, it's like, I love that kind of shit.
Dude, out there hitting fucking nukes.
Dude, he
was out there hitting fucking nukes. That literally hitting fucking nukes is what this title's gonna be.
Yeah, hitting fucking nukes.
Hitting nukes.
Yeah, then we did have a lot of episodes from March, but not crazy.
Yeah, it was
a lot of tactical stuff.
Yeah. I mean, shout out to the sorry, oh my gosh. Who the hell just won that title? UConn played fucking Michigan. Shout out to Michigan for winning the national championship in college basketball. I am wilding for that. Shout out to them for getting that done. It was a great tournament. A lot of things. Texas made it to the Sweet 16. That was awesome. But shout out to Michigan for that. We're full swing on baseball right now. We are 11 games or 13 games in. Stars versus Wild. Did they end up winning against the Rangers today? They played the Rangers today.
I think the Wild played. I think that their game 2 is like tomorrow or something like that.
Maybe because the last game of the season is Thursday. Yeah. So Rangers Stars played today. Stars won, and then the Wild they play. Okay, they got the Maple Leafs on Monday. The Sabres. Oh, they played the Wild on Thursday.
That's right.
And they beat them 5-4.
And then the Rangers, and they beat the Rangers.
They beat the Rangers.
Oh damn, dude! All right, let's go Stars.
And then they got the Maple Leafs and the Sabres to close out the regular season.
Okay, why did I think it was playoffs by now?
But I mean, that's what I said. We're about to be there.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was.
Baseball or basketball and hockey playoffs are same time pretty much.
Would you say in the fall you got playoffs, football. But right now, You have basketball. You got hockey. You got
Personally for me, fall, just because also my birthday's in the fall. But in terms of the sports schedule, like that discussion, I will say that it is very slept on the sort of like how much love the fall does get in terms of sports and like what's going on. Because you've got summertime, you've got NHL and NBA playoffs to get you to kind of that middle of baseball, like middle of the season, the dog days of the summer. So you got NBA and NHL playoffs going through June, and then leading into the next couple months, like you got August, September, coming into football season, and then restarting basketball and hockey. Yeah, that's obviously very, very, and then obviously in baseball playoffs going into October. So it's very, very to me, I again, fall, I'm biased because of my birthday, but I will say, like, right now, like leading into I love the leading into the summer NHL NBA playoffs. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and then I know you're not as much of a golf fan, but
and I love. I mean, I do. I grew up playing the Tiger Woods.
So Masters.
Yes, you got all the majors that go on. You know what I'm saying? And that's
they're like.
Yes, so
like huge, like the other sport.
You don't have football taking over like you do.
Yeah, so it's really cool things that are happening. They'll be one-offs.
Exactly. No, exactly, bro.
Yeah. So like nobody's. I love the Hilton. I love you. But nobody really gives a shit about the Heritage, which is right after the Masters. So.
I mean, it's just one of those things. It's right after a big event.
Yeah, so that's when everybody goes to party. Like, it's a decompression.
Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude,
I'm potentially gonna have to go to Greenville.
Oh, Greenville's cool.
I've heard.
Yeah.
No, I've heard. I'm potentially gonna have to go there soon. I was actually supposed to go there before I had to go to Atlanta.
Yeah.
And so it was.
Greenville's because you're right there at the base of the Appalachians. So it's where it's kind of crazy that you just go 3 hours from the coast to Greenville, and the elevation change and all that. So it's actually like a lot literally cooler.
Dude, also, I want to go back to Charleston so fucking bad, Wes. I'm still you can you hear this now. Like, I've gone to all these other places for work and everything else. I want to go to fucking Charleston. That shit was lit, bro. Charleston was tight as fuck.
It was a good time.
And it wasn't even the fact of like the matter of like what was going on in terms of like, obviously we were there for a wedding, and then like you obviously have like bachelorette parties, just all this stuff going on. No, it was like honestly just like it is you forget that it's a beach town. Like you forget that that's on the just the way everything was. Like I'm seeing palm trees and shit, but going down King Street, I'm like this like it has the beachy feel without being in a place like Florida where it's like. And Florida's beautiful. Florida was awesome, but it's like overly like touristy. Like that's what like and there obviously there's a lot of, like I said, there's bachelorette parties there was all this stuff going on, but like it's close enough in like inland, like it still gives you like an inland vibe as well as being next to the beach.
It just so happens like you just go like there's the harbor.
Right like it was such a vibe, like you're like in a place that's next to the beach, but it doesn't just overly feel like that.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
The pockets of it. So you have like downtown,
right,
and then like literally across the harbor is Mount Pleasant,
yes,
and then Sullivan's Island, and all. But it's all this little cluster.
Because bro, like King Street was fucking lit. It was awesome.
If you can imagine, it used to be cooler.
It did. Bro.
Oh, dude, when
Street was awesome.
So where you guys were at was like up past like Spring and King Street. When I moved down there, it was 2009, and you wouldn't dare go past Spring Street. Like that was the cutoff. That was the cutoff. Now that's considered like it used to be King and Calhoun, and just slowly bumps its way up, like because you go square the drugs up there, like or whatever. But like the thing was, this was before Charleston that kind of got discovered. Yeah. So all these other little like hole in the wall. Like Burns, like the last one saying. Imagine just 4 blocks of that.
Of Burns.
Yeah.
That would be lit.
Yeah. It's like it was all the
small. That's like Denton. That was like that's where we went to college. Like that's like Denton. Like Fry Street is like Burns. Like that's why I said I was when you said I would like it. Like Burns, it would fit in perfectly on.
Yeah. And it and they weren't like all like divey, but it was cheap.
Again,
yeah.
if you put Burns on front,
Yeah.
no one would. It would be like, holy shit, let's go. Like, you know, that's one of the places.
And then like, so, but it was even cooler. Like Market, where the Charleston Market is, there was like there, and then to Lower East Bay is where I used to work. I mean it's a little circle, dude. They were shit shows.
The place we went to, Red's Ice.
Oh, that's in Shem Creek, yeah.
Dude, that place was so fun.
So you know the picture, if you go like straight down, that big photo, that's Shem Creek. Drew took that. That's Red's.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Drew. That's Drew's picture.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
That's really dope. No, dude, Charleston was so fun. I've been to. I was in Miami. Like, I want to go to.
No offense to people out there in Miami, but I don't like your city. I don't like.
Way too turned for me, and I get turned, but it was wild.
I just, I was underwhelmed.
It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on.
I just wanted.
I liked it. I liked it.
I didn't.
Again, as a person, I liked it, but I wouldn't. Like, I'm not itching to go back to Miami.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm not itching to go back to Miami. Miami was cool. If I end up having to go back, like, I
twist my arm. Right? Yeah.
Cool. But like, I want to go back to Charleston, South Carolina. Like, that is a place like I wanted to, like, we need to plan a weekend, something. We need to go back because that place was so fun. It's
a booze town, man.
It was awesome.
Yeah, that's
bro, that was over a year ago.
Yeah,
that literally Fast March was over a year ago.
Oh shit, it wasn't over.
Oh, that was March. That was last.
Is it really? God damn.
Wes, that's what I'm saying.
Where does time go?
That's March. That's what I'm saying.
I don't like how fast time's going.
I don't either. So.
Oh, you're fucking 40 in 2 weeks. Ugh, god damn.
So you're only as old as you feel.
Oh, then I'm 13 then.
There we go. That conversation with some people at the bar. We were in Little Rock, Arkansas. For our listeners out there who live there or have been there, cool. You know, it's cool. I'd been there before when I was younger. We had a family reunion. It was cool. I'm not gonna shit on y'all's town or city, but it
is Arkansas.
It is Arkansas. It's just.
Thank you.
Let's just call it what it is. Call a spade a spade. I'm not.
Nothing personal.
Not going. I don't want to go back there anytime soon either. So let's be honest here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, we were talking to some people at the bar at the local Twin Peaks, because that was walking distance.
The local
yeah, it was walking distance from our hotel. We didn't want to Uber anywhere or drive anywhere at that point, so we just walked over to Twin Peaks and got into a conversation with some people, and that came up. You're only as old as you feel. Yeah. So, everywhere we go, people look at me and they're like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, 30, and they don't believe me. And I've had to show my ID to these sales reps. Like, that are like 21, 22. They don't believe it. I'm like, literally, I'm 30 years old. And they're like,
you know, 31 would say 21 though.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't, like, they think I'm like in my mid 20s.
Okay.
They say like 25, 26. I'm like, no, I'm 30. And they're like, you're not. And I'm like, bro, I swear. And I'll show them my ID, and they were like so mind blown.
You're like, sorry, I take care of this.
Yeah, like, I drink a lot of fucking water.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm in your fucking store drinking water right now.
Yeah.
While you're drinking Monster Energy and all this other shit.
That's the key, man. Just stay hydrated.
Drink literally. Your piss doesn't have to be clear. Man, it's not good, actually. You're overly hydrated. But let's not have the yellow and the deep, the Corona, let's not have that.
So the way I always learned was take your body weight divided by 2, and that's the amount of. Yep. So for 180, you drink 90 ounces.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
it. That's the rule of thumb.
This is why he's the GOAT.
No, I'm not.
Just want you to let y'all know. Okay.
You know how to make this guy feel like a real lady. Okay. Yeah. You know how to make this guy blush.
But yeah, no, bro. So I mean, we got that coming up. I mean, shit. I'm sure the tickets will be. Not too crazy, I would hope, but I mean, shit, we can even hit Stars playoff games.
I did. We were talking. Me and Matt were talking about.
And not my home weeks. Like, I'm already like now that I got it. Going now, I can plan that out.
It's bad that I'm excited to like go do it, but also to take the dart. To American Airlines.
Whenever like my trips, like if it's a Tuesday to Friday, or like I get back, like I go to Atlanta this coming week, Wednesday to Saturday. Like if I know that ahead of time, we can also.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you probably know about a month out.
Yeah.
Of just guys. Yeah. So we're very flexible here.
Yeah. So
very flexible.
Yeah. So I mean, dude, I'm excited for everything to get going. I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have like much to recap. But just what's going on is the Masters, and it's still. I mean, the tee off was what. The last couple tee off was like about an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was like was it 3:14? So
about
And I mean, Scottie's only like 8.
Yeah, McIlroy's looked like he was in the top 5.
Still got. I mean,
dude, he was going so well.
What, he trying to end it by like 5?
So their last tee off is at 2:30 Eastern.
So 1:30.
So 1:30 here. It got plenty. It's gonna probably
They're gonna go until
5 or 6. Assuming if this is Masters, man, nothing's off the table. Nothing's off the table.
Could be a playoff.
Yeah.
Well, and also I was telling my homies yesterday because they were like, "Are y'all rooting for Roy or nah?" And some people were like, "Yeah." Some people were like, "Nah, And I said personally, well, fuck Roy because he took a shit on Texas.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So sorry.
What do you say? He say about Texas?
He was talking about how he was doing some practice rounds up at Augusta. Like he was flying up, like he was doing same day trips.
Right.
Like he was going up. He was dropping his Poppy. Is it daughter or son? I don't remember what his. Regardless, he was dropping his kid off at school, flying up to Augusta, doing a practice round, and then flying back and making it back in time for dinner. And he was like, that was more. He was like saying it was like more effective more efficient for his time than going to Houston and San Antonio for the past 2 tournaments.
Oh yeah, right.
So he pretty much shitting on Texas, and so Roy, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Obviously, you are not from here.
I mean, but just to play devil's advocate, if you got a chance to go play Augusta or San Antonio,
I'm not saying that.
He could have just.
I'm not the biggest fan of either one of those places. I'm a proud native Texan.
Yeah,
but
it's like
you didn't have to say that in public.
Yeah, it's like where you want to go, Augusta or Richland Park Community College, Gerald Park, baby.
Trust. I agree on that. I'm just saying you could have left the part out about anything to do with. You didn't have to say that.
You know, Matt got his job, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at Las Felinas Country Club. Yeah, it's I want to go take advantage of that.
Oh, for sure.
I think the Byron Nelson was played there for like fucking 30, 40 years. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a beautiful fucking course. Yeah. I just never think. You just drive through Irving, then boom, Las
Vegas. The Yankees have lost 4 in a row.
That's okay. So it's still early.
It just hurts my brain to see that.
It's okay. This is where my joke is always well, not my joke, but it's like, yeah, we're a 4th quarter team, or we're a post All-Star game team.
After the All-Star break.
Yeah, it's like everybody says that about their team.
Well, like you look, so we're 8-6, Tampa Bay 7-7, Baltimore 7-7, Toronto and Boston are 6-8 and 5-9. But then you look, the Indians are leading the Central, they're 9-6. Athletics are actually leading the West right now at 8-7. Yeah, obviously we have 160 games.
It's a long season.
It's still just crazy because then Atlanta is 9-6 leading the NL East. NL Central is actually Pittsburgh leading 9-5. But then you got the Dodgers who are 11-3 in the NL West. So it's like.
And they got Ohtani and
they got
that's on it.
And everybody there.
Is Tom Mattingly still the GM?
No,
he's not.
That's what's his name?
I thought Mattingly was still with them.
No,
he's not with them. He was though, right?
He was, but no, it's what's his name? It's David. What's his last name?
I don't know. I would just ask you that.
Oh, I forget his last name.
Oh, but speaking of baseball, I don't know why I just thought of this. See, the new Griffies are almost out.
Yes, Dave
Roberts. There you go. Yeah.
I was like, I know. But yeah, I did, and Matt sent that in.
Or was it me or him?
One of you.
Either way.
I was thinking about getting.
I really want him. I don't know if they'll look good on me because I got my little fucking like Donald Duck feet, but I got skinny ass legs, man. I can't rock, dude. Like with my
have anything to do with your shoes?
Yeah, well, because I wear shorts and my jeans don't really. Dude, they're bigger cleats. They're technically cleats.
If you want the shoes, get the damn shoes.
So, but the ones I want are the ones I used to have. They had the fold over that covered the laces. I used to have those in 7th grade.
Get the shoes and wear them.
I know.
Who gives a shit?
Oh, you're right. They're so fucking dope.
I only got that from my mom when I would use, like, we would go shoe shopping and I would ask her, I was like, do you like them? You think they look good? And she was like, well, you're the one wearing them. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
I get what you're asking, but like, understand, you're the one wearing them.
Yeah.
So like them, that's all.
95% of my clothes I've never tried on before.
Like, that's all that fucking matters.
Yeah.
You're the ones wearing them. I'm not wearing them. Even if I do or don't like them, I'm not wearing them. So I don't.
I got to try them on because there was a pair of, so the Adidas campus style sneaker. So it was like it was called the 2000, like the OOs. Yeah. And so Korn had a special edition of those Adidas Campus, and I was like, dude, I want those. Like, I wanted them so bad. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna go. Yeah, then I was like, hey, I'm gonna go try them on. Fucking, it just didn't fit right. I was so glad I didn't spend $200 right there. Yeah, right.
And I'm also finna take one of these.
And then we're back. All right, so recap. That was a little pee break.
Gotta go to the bathroom.
So we were left it off that I'm glad I was getting at that. I'm glad that I didn't buy those sneakers because I would have lost it, been out $200. So I want to try the Griffies on before I buy them.
Yeah.
I gotta do that at least. And going back to golf, McIlroy is I thought he was at -8 for the day or for the tournament, but he's not -10. He's in second. And so
I mean, first 36, he was killing.
Dude, that on Thursday, I think it was when he dropped that. That was only like 17. Yeah. Woof.
First 36 were great.
He's out for it, man. I mean,
Like I said, I'm rooting for Scottie.
I want Scheffler to win. Who doesn't want to? Because he's awesome.
Also, Rory is.
I could, but like watching that full swing thing on Netflix, he was getting a lot of it. Because he was the one guy that was sticking with PGA.
Yeah.
And then all this.
And I will give him that too. I do appreciate him for doing that, not going to live like.
And then like PJ's like, oh, so it's Roy, everything that we just put you through, we're just gonna team up with Liv.
Yeah.
And he's like, what the fuck, man?
Okay, well I'll just go fuck myself.
Yeah, right. I'll go fuck myself.
Just go fuck myself. That's so I forgot I was at actually when I worked at Blue Goose, bro. That was like when I would mess with my coworkers and stuff. Like there was one of my coworkers that like they would always laugh so hard when I would do that. Like I would ask them to do something and like they would like ignore the fuck out of me and I'm like, oh okay, well I'll just go fuck myself. And there was one of my coworkers, they would always just laugh so hard at that shit. I'll just go fuck myself. Yeah, I'll go fuck myself. Shit, okay. Like, yeah, fuck me, right?
Fuck me 6 ways sideways.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, fuck me, right?
Yeah, it really does make you. If people hear it, they do feel bad about it.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, like. I just asked you for a quick favor. I'm not asking you to fucking plan me a flight to the fucking moon.
Yeah. And then they try to backpedal. They're like, no, dude, it's cool. I know where you stand now.
Yeah.
I know where you stand.
I'm not asking you to fucking take me to Mars.
Yeah. Just ask.
Like, can you just get this? Can you hand these motherfuckers some straws?
Yeah.
Like you have fucking 100. You have 100 in your apron. Can you just drop 3 fucking straws?
I like that. Those are also the servers. Like when I would ask them that, like it's like, I'm on my smoke break. I'm like, seriously? I was like, I just have to go take a piss, and you.
I'm gonna be gone for 45 seconds, depending on how long I need to wash my hands.
Yeah, exactly. If
I'm waiting for a sink, cool. It might be a minute, but I'm gonna be gone.
It's an open stall. You're damn right. I'm gonna go sit down real quick.
I gotta take it. I definitely am gonna get a smoke break in there for sure.
Well, that was like I always would just say that I would, if there was the open stall, I would go take that and take like a 5-minute break.
And that's it, bro.
Nobody's gonna try to yell at
you. You know what I'm saying?
When you're on the toilet, it's the best twice.
This was yesterday, so I told you about my friends asking who's gonna root for who or whatever, and my friend was like, "I'm rooting for Cam Young." I said, "Fuck Rory, rooting for Scottie." Sorry, Rory, but fuck you. Scottie's a fucking bro, which he is, and my homie said he too far to lead. Sadly, 4 back stranger things have happened, and here we are. He's in contention. I'm just saying. He's in contention.
He's only on the 10th, man.
That's what I'm saying. He's 3 shots behind and 1 hole ahead.
And then Hatton, who's 10 under, he's on the 16th.
Also, I've never seen a white guy named Tyrell.
That's doesn't seem right.
I mean, that's Hatton.
I'm just saying
I've never in my life seen a white man named Tyrell. Which is I'm hyped that he's that, but that's I'd never seen that before.
The Tom Segura joke where he's like, oh, he's talking about like white names and black names. He's like, yeah, you never heard like of the guy up in Connecticut or I was trying to say, it was like, I forget the joke, but he was like, oh yeah, that black guy named Bryce.
Right. No, right.
It's one of those, those where it's just like clearly there's like the whitest names.
Or like Luke or something. Like, there's no black dude named Luke.
Yeah, I don't think
I've never met a black dude named Luke.
Yeah, it's like if you met like a white guy or a black guy, his name was like Ruth. No, not Ruth. I want to say Bruce or something like that.
I mean, kind of. That might be one. No, I'm trying to think. That might be one.
Name you can think of, like, besides like John Smith or.
That's a pretty one.
Great. It just it's called Connecticut.
The most
It's tough, right? Like
yeah, like the most is like that's hard, bro. Like the most white name, like you can think of, like you said, John Smith is one that you can like, but like if you really like sit and think about it, like right, like the most is like, because I don't want to say Andrew because I know some.
Yeah, I was because I'm thinking like a little bit more like earlier 19.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to think of like,
Yeah.
Like damn Arthur.
Arthur maybe.
Maybe no.
But I know. I got a couple uncles named Arthur.
Okay, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. No, because you do got to take it back further and
so it goes to like more to like right near the Ellis Island days. So
yeah,
like Broomhilda.
Broomhilda for sure. No, Broomhilda for sure.
Saw Django, but
Broomhilda for sure though.
But so you start doing the McSorley or you start doing the Irish names. Those are and British.
Damn, John,
like I know that they're there, and I'm gonna be yelling at myself later. Like I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the day. Now.
Name.
What is the most white name?
Like legitimately though, that is actually a great question. Like that you can think of.
Oh, pull up here. Let me pull up a ChatGPT. Let's do this in real time. Yeah, I know what to ask. Okay, so I want it.
Bet. So does Zoe. She calls it. She goes, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah, there's no way I can do my job with that. It says, sorry, I'm trying to type on. Okay. It's typed in. What are the most used names for Caucasian males over the last 200 years? Because if you try to make it sound racial, it'll be like, oh, that goes against our guidelines or something like that. So you have to make it sound. Just 200 years. Let's see what this. All right, here we go. Most commonly used.
James, John, William, Robert, Michael, David, Joseph, Charles, Thomas, George. That makes sense.
So the most boring. No, Matt's not on there. But those are all pretty.
Yeah, that makes. And what's crazy is like, I know someone with every single one of these.
Yeah, let's say more stereotypical. Hell no, I mean. Let's see. God, you're asking less about raw stats and more about
John, Mike, Michael, Dave, Chris, Christopher, Tom, Steve, Mark.
Okay.
I mean,
frat guys. Okay, here we go.
Brad, Chad, Kyle. Yeah,
here we go.
There we go.
Hunter, Preston, Brock.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, I'm in there.
My old coworker Brock from Staten Island was at Nodding Donkey last night. So I didn't even tell you this, bro. So story time. So last night, we had we were hosting Zoe and her mom were hosting the wedding shower for Zoe's best friend who's getting married in July.
Right. So
they came in town from Baton Rouge. So it's a lesbian couple.
Okay.
And I love them so much. So Montana, she is they're both from originally from Texas, but Montana's family's from Flower Mound, right outside Dallas. So a bunch of them came and everything like that. We were doing it at the house, and you know where their house is, and then you know where Nodding Donkey is. Yeah. So literally we're doing that, and my homie George, that I was my old roommate, one of my best friends, he was up the street at Nodding Donkey. We had planned on we were watching the UFC fights, right. And we were we planned on. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna leave here, boom, boom. So I'm at the wedding shower. They're doing opening gifts and toasts and sitting in the living room doing all this thing. So I see a break. I sneak out the back door, out the gate, and I walk up the street to Nodding Donkey to go watch the rest of the fights with George, have a couple drinks there, and then make it back in time. It was a success. I mean, I did, but I picked the right time to do it.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
it was awesome.
So you know how to read the room.
Last night was lit. I finagled the hell out of that.
Yeah. So is that who you went to brunch with today?
Yeah, those are the people that we went to brunch with. Yeah, we went to brunch with Montana's mom and Claire's stepmom.
Okay.
So I was one man, one gun, one mission. You know. And
yeah, you had a goal. Yeah, you had a goal.
Hey, one man, one gun, one mission. That's it. That's all I will. Hey, that's all it was. This is actually hard. Preppy, upper class stereotypes.
My name is on the
Wesley. You are suburban dad, Jason. For sure. Number one, fucking Jason is a bro in the neighborhood. Suburban dad. He's a bro in the neighborhood.
Eric is a good one.
Eric, Adam, Ryan, for sure. Basic white boy, Gen Z, Jake. Oh my God. Oh, for sure. Logan, Aiden, Braden, Jaden, Connor, Luke. Whiteys feel stereotypically extremely common in white majority populations, widely used in movies, TV, and media, easy to pronounce, usually Anglo or biblical origin, passed down through generations, family or familiarity, right, stereotype.
So we gotta go to the other side.
All right.
Just say like, so how about for African American community? Or that's the one good thing about with the chat, because you don't have. Like, that's what I love. It's like, okay, we'll do the same for this. All right, here we go. You ever want to laugh really hard or... Okay. Classic name of the... Okay, well, okay, here we go.
Deshaun, DeAndre, Darnell, Tyrone, Malik, Jamal. I think Jalen needs to be on there too. Yeah, Marcus, Terrell, Latrell, Demetrius, for sure. Jaden, Dre, Andre, Trayvon.
It's listed out like they have Jaden, Jayd.
Yeah, yes.
Jaden, J.
Exactly. That's mixed.
Dre.
And this is mixed kids for sure. Devontae, Kareem for sure, Shaquille, Shaq. I think Jalen needs to be on there. Yeah. And there's a million spellings for that. I think Trey needs to be on there.
Yeah.
Trying to think. I can think of some more that should be on there too.
I thought Trey would be. I think it's a 50-50 because I know just as many white Treys as I do.
That's valid. And a lot of times, because I'm the third, that's why I go by Trey. And that's a lot of people's reason why they go by Trey. Yeah. And then there's some people that... Typically, because a lot of people growing up thought, for me, like, it was short for something, like Trayshawn or Trayvon. But, like, I always thought about it, like, a lot of people that I met in those situations where they could have Trey as, like, a short, they honestly always went by their full name. Whether it be, like, Trayvon, Trayshawn, anything like that. Travion, Travion, they always just went by their full name.
That makes sense, because you got 5 people the same.
Right. Yeah. Because, like I said, a lot of people always thought, it was like, is that short for something? And it's like, no. And I always would tell them, like, honestly, I never met anybody that did, like, that was a name like that could be short in a Trey. And they always just went by.
Yeah. That's like what my brother Drew ever thought. He's like, hey, Drew. Or something. This is Drew. Yeah.
This is Drew.
And everyone thinks my name has a T in it. I'm like, not West.
Yeah, what?
But it's weird, right? Like they're like West. I'm like, no, Wes. And I'm like Wesley.
Yeah.
I don't put Wesley. I'm like, when have you heard West?
I've never heard of that man. Like, where did you get?
Yeah, it's. But I was just thinking about with the Italians. It's always, you don't have to. All the stereotypes is as long as they're one of the apostles. That's it.
That's true, dude.
Jimmy, Tommy, Mikey.
The Italian community in Chicago was fucking insane.
They're awesome.
We went to this Italian restaurant called it's something with a V. Fuck, I always forget. Bro, Wes, it was so fucking.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my God, it was the best Italian food I've ever had in my life.
You don't have to be spending a lot of money, man. You just go.
It was like our bill, like we had martinis and wine in our entrees, and it was like less than $150.
Yeah, that's in Chicago.
In fucking Chicago.
Yeah, that was any other restaurant, like a New Age Italian.
But when we were in Miami, West, me and my coworker Denzel, I got us our first round of drinks, and he got a mezcal on the rocks. I got a beer. It was $40.
I'd be like, you can take those back.
I was like, are you fucking kidding?
What for 2 drinks is $40?
A Stella Artois and a fucking mezcal.
So I would say at most, if I went with my, I would have guessed maybe 20 something.
I was gonna say 25.
Yeah, that's for Miami. That's very reasonable.
25 is reasonable. Even I mean, other places like you get mezcal, it's probably a little like this, a little bit out of there, like what they normally sell. So I can understand them putting it a little like $12, $13 a pour.
Yeah, that
Then the Stella Artois might be
$8. Yeah,
even $9. Yeah. And I'm like
$40. Yeah,
for a mezcal on the rocks and a fucking Stella
yeah.
in a bottle.
You didn't even have a draft. You didn't even get the nice Stella glass.
12 ounces of fucking beer.
I would just
Are you fucking kidding me?
I would have dipped.
At that point, Wes, this is what I did. I said, and for those of you that don't obviously maybe new here, I am from the country, so I pretty much said, listen, brother, all right, are you telling me right now that I'm gonna get a beer 12 ounces worth out of a damn bottle for $9 fucking? Are you shitting me? Are you and it ain't no broke shit going on. It ain't that. It's just the principle of the thing. Are you fucking kidding me? 12 ounces of beer for $9.
Yeah, that's when you start going like, listen here. I go down to the gas station right there in the corner. I get a 24-pack, $20.
I can get a 24-pack of Modelo's for less than $25 right now. And you're going to tell me you're going to give me a Stella Artois, 12 ounces of fucking beer for $9. Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What
the hell are we doing?
Fuck this. I'm going back.
What the hell are we doing? I'm going back to Texas right now. Y'all kiss my ass. I'm not. Hey, let me tell you something. Kiss my ass, and I don't never want to see this shit again. That's exactly what I told him.
I think that's like a good place to stop it.
Exactly what I told him.
I love it.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for catching up.
StrikeZones To Endzones.
It's been fun going down memory lane. It feels good.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Look, we'll put Matt behind the here next time. All right, guys. So sometime next week, sometime soon.
I will say I leave again Wednesday. I get back. I will say this. I get back Saturday at like 6:07. If you want, I can come straight here from the airport, luggage in tow.
Yeah,
we can do a show.
Yeah,
I mean, and NBA playoffs do start.
I know you got to purge.
Yeah, I was gonna say NBA playoffs do start next weekend.
Yeah,
so we can obviously there'll be games going on by that point, but we can dive in.
Yeah,
do our little.
You gotta get your
moment preview / what's going on.
Hey, I know, like you got all that excitement, energy. You gotta purge that, man.
I'm hyped.
Get it out.
Hype.
I know this is basketball is your game.
I love the hoop, so.
Well, we'll see you guys on the next week.
For sure. You already know. Boom. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Takes us back to the old days.